Good morning, everybody. It's been a wet, rainy couple of days. Yesterday I had the cats out, brought the kittens, and did a video on it. And so this is the location that I took them from. And they were back here. And there is the tarp we placed over. There's a couple pallets there. So it started raining pretty good. Me and my sister were out here tending their home and got pretty wet. But I just want to see what Mama thought of it. Oh, this is cool. So Mama's still in the little bucket. She's in the bucket with them. Do you like your new home? Yes, it's drier. Yes, you're such a good mama girl. Yes, you are. So, yeah, this is like the pallets. Now, they were more in that area, and I cleaned this out. We cleaned this out real quickly in the rain, and it's a nice little spot. And she must have liked the little tote bed that I made her. And then we took this other grate, which is here, and put it there so the cats can't wander out. They were acting all goofy. So a nice little setup. They're drier because it's been raining a lot. Can't even get my lawn mowed. Hi, pretty girl. Let's see how we can. There's Mama. They're all sleeping. Adorable. Can't get much better of a view than this. So yeah, I'll go get you some milk, okay? Yeah. See if I got tuna in there or whatever. So yeah, we put up like this for a little gate. Oh, and then when I was moving that around, we put the tub in there, and the one crawled out, and I was trying to angle the, there's two pallets laying side by side, and I tried to maneuver that to make more of a teepee thing, and one was, I kind of bumped one, and he squealed, cried, but he was okay. So there's the big mess that she decided to make a home out of. I think they'll be there for a while now. But I'm guessing they're, this is his backyard. But I'm guessing they're, I don't know, 4 weeks old. Maybe 5 at the, 5 weeks. And so we're going to walk back to my house because I'm going to show you guys my garden. And, so she didn't move them on us, because last time I moved, I took them to the house to show my mom, put them back. I went back the next morning, I'm like, oh no, where are they? I did a video on it, and it did not upload for some reason. And, so anyway, they're all good. So we're approaching my garden. This is I laid newspaper down. This is probably a 4 foot by, 7 or 8 foot wide. I laid newspaper down to kill out the weeds, and wood chips that I went and got. And I thought, I'm going to need more space for all my stuff that I grew in the house this winter by seed. Here's 4 thyme plants. I've got a brick, like a cement, what do you call them, concrete cement things that got the holes in it. I thought that might be neat to figure out where I want to put it and put the thyme in it. And here's my basil. I got 4 basils there. I'll be giving one to a friend. I already gave 1 or 2 away. And here's a pepper plant, some dill. That was kind of dying out. I need to figure out where I want to put it in the ground. And there's my parsley. Or is that the cilantro? Oh, that's parsley right there. And I got rosemary in there. I got to get these guys in the... Like my rosemary, I think I'm going to put over with the lavender and blackberry bushes I got beside the garage. And then this is my... I don't know how well that's picking up my cilantro. I see it's going to seed. It's got, you know, the flower. But there's 3 of them. I gave some away. Here's my pepper plant in a container. These are the felt pots that I thought I'd give a try. It's supposed to be good for aeration or whatever. And then there's another pepper and another pepper plant. They're all doing pretty good. And there's my one tomato. Let's come over here. This is the Betalux. And that's determinate, I guess. So determinate means it doesn't get really, really big. And you pretty much get your fruit kind of at one time, sort of. And then it's done. Another pepper. And then here's another tomato plant. Put a stake in it. It was getting a little floppy. And I think this one is the lunchbox. It's called. More like a pear shape, egg size shape it will get. And kind of, you know, I staked that up, and then the one behind it. So they're doing pretty good. Oh, and I put a basil down in there. Basil plant. Kind of sharing a home with the tomato. And there's my nasturtium. They're still in their pots. They were flowering. Look at the flower on that. Very pretty. Edible. So are the leaves. I haven't been keeping up with everything I'm wanting to do as far as where am I gonna, you know, put what. Now these are an annual. So I just pick off the leaves now and then and eat them. They're very good for you. And the flowers got beat up to deadhead it. And so here's one of my raised beds. Now this is a 3 foot by, what was it, 7.5, almost 8 foot. And this little guy here is sea kale. I grew from seed. I started germinating 6 of them, and only 1 came through. And it's not looking that great, but I mean, it's still alive. And I read that this type of kale is a perennial, and it does like sandy soil. So we have piles of sand at my work. I grabbed a cup of, you know, a container with a few cups and just kind of put some sand in there if you're wondering why that color looks funny. But it's a good pure sand. And here's a pepper plant. I got some, I put a few, you know, marigolds in. And then this tomato plant is still in its pot. It's got a couple little flowers, little yellow flowers. I just wasn't sure what to do with it. And it's got a lot of rooting room, and I just stuck it right in the bed itself. There's a second pepper. And there's another pepper plant. I have a mix of the green or the yellow canary bell peppers, and I ended up not knowing what's what, which is fine, I'll find out. So there's 4 pepper plants in this bed, and then 2 longevity, they're called longevity spinach. Not real familiar with what that's about, but those I ordered through Baker Creek, and they came in little pod, and you know, with the roots or whatever, and a little bit of germination. I put those 2 in there. Up behind it are, let's see, there's six. Okay, I'm running, drawing a blank, concentrating too hard, or something, thinking too hard. That is, see, I need to put markers so I can just look, because I get distracted with my own self. Let's move on to this. This is an eggplant. It's bugging me. Can't think of the name of these. Oh, for goodness sakes. Oh, so then I sprout. No, that's from. I put seed in here at the edge of you know, the tomato plant, and that's that is, that's something. Thought it was spinach. Extra spinach. I'm bad. When I was putting in my carrots. So I got carrots over here, and then here's two of my zucchini. I got two zucchini there. And what I might do is clear a spot, like let them run over off the edge there. I'll lay something down, like some straw. Yeah. So if they want to run off, which they will, because the zucchini can get quite big. But look at the flowers. It's flowering. I don't know how well the light is catching. So that's got a couple flowers on it. And that one's budding. And then I just got some marigolds throughout this bed too. Marigold. Then there's sweet banana peppers over here, this end. They're doing so-so. And I had a late start, I think, but only a few of my carrots came up. I planted a row, you know, I seeded a row right along the edge of here. And I think, because I saw like little holes and different things, so something came and ate them. But looks like there's maybe 3 or 4 carrots I might get this year. And then a couple more peppers. And then beets. I got beets in here. And some more beets. They're just kind of all through here, around, scattered around my cabbage. So I've got 6 cabbage growing that I started indoors with seed. And they're doing good. And, oh, and some onion. So just, I had a row of onion all along the edge of this raised bed. And a few of them are coming up. And then any empty spots, I just stuck some marigolds. So, that does it for my, so there's 2 raised beds. And these I'm just leaving in pots. Some of these herbs, I got to decide where I want to stick them. I might just continue growing the basil in their pots and enjoying them. And then the thyme, got to get in the ground, and the rosemary. So let's go around here along the edge of my garage where I have Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. So at the edge here,